Okay, so we're going to start off this video with two watches with strange names. On the left you have the mysterious code, and on the right you have the tactical frog. Let's see if we can get that a bit more visible. There we go. So there are a couple of odd features about this watch. You'll see at the 9 o'clock there's a 24-hour indicator, which you might say quite reasonably is not much use without a date window. Well, this movement I think is a Miyota 8217, and so it winds, put it at one more position, nothing happens, you just hear some horrible clicking, put it out one more time, it hacks. So that middle position must be the date change, although there's no date to change, which I think you'll agree with me is pretty weird. As you can see, the tactical frog also has a 24-hour indicator, but it has a date window. But can you see the date window on it? It's at the 4:30 position, and it is absolutely microscopic. As a comparison, let me show you my Citizen Echo drive. That's quite small, but it's perfectly legible. I'm going to come back for the chronograph check in a little while. I think time for a quick loom shot. We're in the loom room, aka my bathroom, and we'll just check it out in a moment. Here they are with the lights off. Well, most people have a Grail watch. Personally, let's see if I can fit it in, I have a Grill watch, which is a Vostok Kommandierski. It's the same one that your man Eric used to cut cheese with. I haven't tried that because the edges aren't too sharp. So, I'll show you what I'm going to cook a little bit later. Well, I'm going to attempt to make a full English breakfast because, after all, even though I'm in Russia, it's still VE Day. Russians have their Victory Day tomorrow. We get another day off work. So I might be able to make a decent job of slapping a video together for you. We'll see. Keep an eye on the red chronograph hand tip on the tactical frog and see what it does when it reaches an hour. Yeah, it stops. The Citizen, on the other hand, should continue. So, I think, let's see. No, they both stop. Well, alright. Yeah, you can see on the, what you call the Rehort ring, this one has Tactical Frog imprinted on it all the way around. I wonder who they're trying to homage. Sorry, it's still a great watch. I do like it. Here we have the Tactical Frog in a bit of natural sunlight. It's really good, and it's powering up as we speak. Okay, let's see what we can do with the mechanical chronograph. Incredible Seagull 1963. That's not the correct time, by the way. I've just moved the hands so you get a clear view of the indicator. Okay, we'll come back in a little while. As you can see, the Seagull, being a mechanical, has run past the 30-minute mark by some way. So what we do now is stop that and flies back. One more thing I can't resist is to show you the beautiful movement. There we are. That's a good shot of that. See it all merrily bubbling away. Yeah, are you ready? Got the eggs sizzling and the beans and tomatoes not quite boiling as it should be. I'll come back with the whole effect in a moment. Here we are then with the final outrage. That bacon, oh, sacrifice just the way I like it. With some real folding bread and butter and a small bucket of tea. Perfect. I'm going to scoff this before it gets cold and I'll see you for the roundup. And I also thought I'd show you the collection, the motley collection of my cameras that I used to make the video that you're gulping at and internally dying at today. So I have this off-brand AliExpress thing, which is not too bad for what I paid for it. And then we come to this monstrosity that I bought last week. It's gradually behaving itself. I just have to read another 200 pages in the instruction book to get it to do what I want it to do. Then we have the trusty 10-year-old Nikon Coolpix, which is still a remarkably capable camera, as I think. And last but not least, here is my Canon Ixus that I bought in 2010. You don't get any audio on the camera playback, but when I feed the videos into the computer, you get nice audio. As you can see, yeah, the bubble's nice and level. Cheapo tripod, but what can you do? Well, I think we can reasonably conclude that those two watches that we featured are very good, but weird in respects completely different from their names. So, yeah, we'll see about that, and we'll come to the wrap-up now. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. If you like the video, which is a bit of a mishmash, I admit, because I used at least 4 different cameras, including this new to me one, which I picked up last Friday. So like it or don't like it. If you want to share, please subscribe. That would be really nice. So yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-da.